Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. The last video I posted was a few weeks ago when I was talking about how I was sick, how I lost my job, and how things were honestly just on a very downward spiral. And you're probably asking yourself, how are things now? Did things get better? No. So let's get into it. Where we left off was that I didn't have a job, that I was looking for a job, that I was spiraling about not having a job, and guess what? I still don't have a job, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna give up. A lot of influencers will go online and they'll be like, you guys, I have no money, what do I do? And it's like, there is this thing called a job application and like it's really not that hard to fill out. So you know what? I have my resume, I'm ready to job hunt, but before we go into that, I just want to give you guys a little update because you're probably wondering like, Ian, like where have you been? Like what's been new? How is the job hunt going before this video? And I'm just gonna tell you all about it. I've kind of just been looking for jobs everywhere. I posted on my Instagram story like it was a literal casting call and I said, please hire me, anyone. I have an interview with the Jewish Historical Center to do ticketing for the Anne Frank exhibit. And then I got this job through Telegram and basically this person was like, yo, you gotta join this Telegram. That's how you find all like the jobs. So I joined the Telegram and then I get a text and it's like, Ian, do you want to be a ticketing person for this event? And I was like, yeah. And then I showed up to East Williamsburg to like all these like warehouses. And then it turns out that the event was a scam. And I was waiting outside for like 2 hours and then my phone died. And I think I was going to get trafficked. And I was just like, oh my God, what's happening? And so I was trying to get an Uber home. But then I owed money to PayPal. So I couldn't even get an Uber home because I owed money to PayPal. And I was stuck in the middle of all these warehouses. And I had to run home and I had to hop the L to get back to my apartment. So that was really awesome. When I initially lost my job, I was like, okay, I'm gonna post a bunch of videos on YouTube right away. And then I realized I don't have money to buy a bottle of water. What am I gonna do? And I'm not promoting this, you guys, but I am a pretty fierce fare evasionist. But it's kind of hard to like hold a ring light and a camera and like hop the turnstile at the same time. And like, it's literally been so hard to get to places to like actually film an entertaining video. And then I show up to places and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry, but oh my gosh, why is the granola bar $4? So I kind of have just been like sitting and job hunting and like eating a lot of ice cubes. And also my friend Tara was in town. Shout out Tara Yummy. Shout out you, girl. She definitely was paying for some dinners that I literally would never be able to afford. So that's my sister. I love you, girl. But she's out of town. So the dinner's back on my card. I've just kind of been like roaming around. I got a sign from God today though because my bank account was minus 222. So like there's like some angel numbers going on in the air, which is really cool. So like I think something like good is gonna happen to me because of that. I even went to Wall Street to try to find a job. I'm here at the New York Stock Exchange. And a man on the subway looked up to me and he said, you better get on that fucking runway. But yeah, I'm gonna just like see if anyone's hiring and see if I can find a job. I brought my resume. I can't speak right now. I'm kind of out of breath. I walked up like two stairs. I'm gonna see if anyone will hire me and we're just gonna see how that goes. So let's do this. So because I kind of like only do like TikTok and Instagram, that's kind of my only job experience. So I brought my resume. And I hope this is enough because I don't know. That's genuinely the only experience I have. Excuse me, are y'all hiring? What the why are they so mean to me? Excuse me, are you guys hiring?
I don't know.
Like in there? What the fuck is going on? I'm like, I know I would be the personality hire. I know I don't have that much training. This is ridiculous. Excuse me, I'm looking for a job. This is my resume if anyone wants to hire me for work. I know Renegade. I know this like new, are y'all hiring? Damn. So yeah, Wall Street didn't go really well, but it's fine because you guys have been giving me so much suggestions. And so I'm gonna take a few suggestions and we're gonna go on this job hunt together, okay? And I already gave out some of my applications and I was running around the city, so I figured let me apply to some jobs and try to find some side hustles that I can do from the comfort of my own home. So the first side hustle is pretty self-explanatory, but a guy just sent me $50 on Cash App, so I have to put out my side of the deal. Okay, so that was an easy $50. A shout out to you on Instagram DMs. You're literally such a kind soul. I'm sure that you're gonna do nothing weird with that photo. So yeah, that was an easy 50 bucks, which is awesome. And then some of you guys were suggesting that I do some digital begging. And you know, I tried doing it on TikTok Live. That didn't work. And I realized, Ian, you have like some influencer friends that you haven't hit up in a while. Ask them for money. A lot of you guys actually didn't know how long I've been doing social media for. Like, people were like, I thought that he was my little secret, and all I have to say is you can go on Social Blade and look at my numbers. I basically am your little secret girl. Just because I used to have a lot of numbers doesn't mean I have them now. But back in the day, fun facts, I actually did meet and do some content with David Dobrik. So that's really awesome. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I actually do have his phone number. So my last message to him actually is gonna go ahead and be a $10,000 request. So I guess I could have already tried this in the past. I said,
for the bill last night.
And then I said, wait, OMG, wrong person. That's so embarrassing. I would never want you to accidentally send me $10,000. On September 29th, 2020, when he did that big Tesla giveaway, I texted him, those are some really cool cars. Wow, love that outfit you have on too. Have you lost weight? Anyways, hope you're having a good day. He didn't respond, and no, I didn't win a Tesla. Okay, so I have David's contact up right now. I'm just going to request a light 4K. You know what I mean? And let's see what he has to say. Okay. Hey, David. Missing you so much. Much, queen. That body dough. Workout emoji. Loving the pump. Me too. Just in case you're feeling nice, diva. Have an awesome night. Okay, so I just requested him $4,000, and we're just gonna see what happens. You never know. The job market sucks. Oh my god, the texts are still blue, so this actually is still his number. That's literally insane. Okay, so now that I requested David Dobrik $4,000, we're just gonna see what happens, and yeah, maybe that could be like a new side hustle for me. Another suggestion that you guys gave me was to become a right-wing grifter, and I am not like a part of the right whatsoever, but I can play a role, you know, and a check is a check. So I figured I can make like a little audition video and I can send it to like Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, and I could just see if maybe they would like want me to have my own podcast. So I'm gonna make the audition video and then we're just gonna send it over and see what they have to say. What do I think about pronouns? I think that shit's gay. My only pronouns are the normal ones. I also think that if you're gonna be gay, be normal and don't do that shit in public. And also, I don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't walk around like a queer. And I think that it's fine if you're gay, just don't be weird and shit. And that's what I think we can like level head ourselves with. So if you're looking to hire me to be on a show or something with money involved, let me know. Okay, I think that was pretty good. Let me just send this over. Okay, so I'm sending this over to Ben Shapiro. Hey Ben, I don't fuck with that gay shit, but I'd love to have my own pod. Okay, let's see what Candace Owens has to say. Hey girl, I'm tired of that pronoun shit too. Let me get a show. Okay, perfect. So Basically, I just sent over some of my resume and we're gonna see if I can maybe become a very popular grifter. Okay, so as I'm filming this video, I literally just got a message from my friend that this show called Hollywood IQ is actually hiring. They said they're looking for meme experts that wanna help out with the show. If you're not familiar with the show, I'll put in a clip here.
Who is this?
Trallalero tralala.
Of course.
I feel like if there was a job for me, it is this job. Okay, if it's getting together memes, if it's doing all that stuff, that is totally up my alley. So I sent them a DM and I'm going to see if I have an interview with them, which will be so awesome. I actually would love to have that job. Honestly, maybe they'll even let me film the interview. I know that may actually sound crazy and maybe that's actually how you don't get a job. 101, that's probably the first step into how you don't get a job. But they're an internet show, so maybe I could literally just be like, can I film the interview? I do YouTube, blah, 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 blah. So I'm gonna give you guys an update. I'll tell you if David Dobrik sent the money, if the Republicans want me, and maybe I'll film this interview or I'll at least have an interview and that could maybe give me some hope that I'll have a job. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay, bye. Okay, you guys, it's the next day. My camera is currently charging, so I'm just using my phone because I am on a time crunch, but let me give you an update. Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro don't want me to have my own podcast because they never responded. David Dobrik didn't send me any money, and the guy that I sent my foot pictures to said ew and blocked me. So I'm kind of shit out of luck on money right now, but that's fine because Hollywood IQ reached back out to me and I have an interview in like 5 minutes, and guess what? I can record it. Basically, I called the girl, her name is Talia. She is so nice, and she was like, oh yeah, like I totally get it. It's like internet stuff, and so you can totally film the interview, like just send it to me when it's done. So I'm like, awesome. They definitely had a good sense of humor, so that's amazing. My only problem is like once I get on a Zoom call, I don't know how to act anymore, especially when it comes to an interview. And so it's like, how do I explain to her, like, yeah, I'm good at memes, because that's what the position is for. It's like helping, like, pick out memes. I literally, my life is not real. But yeah, so the interview is in like 5 minutes. I'm really excited. I just know I'm gonna say something stupid because I do it every single time I get in an interview. But it's whatever. And the next time you see me, I will be in my interview with Hollywood IQ.
Hi, Ian. Nice
Hi.
to meet you.
Like crisscross applesauce
How are
right
you?
now. What's up? I'm good. It's cold outside, but I'm here and I'm ready to have this call. I'm excited.
I'm Talia. We'll be just chatting today a little bit, pretty quickly about your experience and what you could bring to the table in this social media support role. I'll have a few questions for you, and then we will go into kind of like a visual test to see if the knowledge level that you possess is a fit for what we're looking for.
Okay.
So just tell me a little bit about your experience and why you want to work in social media.
Well, I have been doing social media for like a while, which is fun. I have my own YouTube channel. I have like a big knowledge of social media. Like I know the Renegade dance. I am on Twitter a lot, which is really good. I like know about a lot of different memes. Like I know about like um what's it called? Like, have you seen the video with like the ube cupcake girl with the eyebrow slit? Know about her. I'm on my phone a lot and I like know a lot about like meme stuff, which is why I think this job would fit perfect for me.
Can you tell me a little bit about a time in your work experience that you overcame a challenge?
Yeah, so one time I was at Playlist Live and I was doing, it wasn't the Renegade, but it was like, it was that one where it's like, Pop a perk and I black out, fucking I'm blowing her back. Do you know that song? And
Yeah.
basically like no one knew the dance except for me. And so I had to like put on like a team leader role and like basically teach all these people the dance that they didn't know, which was cool.
All right, great. So now we're going to go into the more visual question screening part of the interview. We ask all of the candidates these questions, and it's really just to see, as I said before, if there's an alignment between the knowledge level that you possess and what we are looking for to have someone succeed in this role. So I'm just going to share my screen. All right, so for the next part of the interview, we're just going to see your knowledge of the internet. So I have some images. We're going to go through them. Just try to answer to the best of your ability, but we're going to have you identify the images or the people or the things in the images. Okay,
Okay.
let's get started.
That is Big Chungus. Oh, um, is is it is your pussy green?
Yes.
Um, that is what the hell, gay little monkey?
Yeah, gay little monkey at the Apple Store.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I'm not familiar with this one.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's Turkish Quandale Dingle. Oh, that is Paloma Diamond. Oh, that's Cocky Want Boing Boing. Oh, this is the girl that's like, you're bi.
Yeah. All right. Those are all the questions. So you don't beat yourself up over the ones that you didn't get. You did
Which one did I
great.
miss?
You missed Tim Cheese. Are you familiar? Does that ring a bell? This is Tim Cheese.
Oh, did he kill John Pork?
Yes, he did. And I know this might sound like a little bit random. It's just kind of part of what we do. We found it. It's like a good indicator of candidacy. Do you mind pulling up your screen time just so we can see how much time you're spending online?
Oh, yeah, 1 second. It says 9 hours right here.
That's great.
Yeah,
Wow.
is that like good or like embarrassing?
I can't really reveal where that falls with in the pack of our other candidates,
Okay.
but yeah, that's all I'll say. All right, Ian, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today. Before we go, is there anything else you'd like to share that you'd like me to note down for your application?
Well, I did film this video earlier that I was kind of like a couple days ago that I was showing people on Wall Street for my resume, and I figured it like might be good just for you guys to like know about my like skills and stuff because I do a lot of different things. I'll just show it off my phone. So yeah, I can do all sorts of things.
Yeah, well, wow, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. That's great.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well,
All
thank
right.
you so much. I'll be in touch. And
Yep.
yeah, that's awesome.
Thank, thank you so much.
All
Have a
right.
great rest of your day.
Bye. Thank you.